So I just got home like an hour ago, and I went to go check out the East Hartford graveyard, and somebody was going to try to mug me over there. Anyways, I treated myself for all that drama I had to go through. See, God protects me. Look at that. I got a small pizza and a half a grinder for all my troubles, you know? Fuck you. You're going to try to jump me in the fucking cemetery? Drug addicts out there in East Hartford? No. I could check, and then he was like all of a sudden the graveyard is full of life, you know, as I'm there videotaping and droning and stuff. And then he goes all the way around the cemetery. It's my first time ever being in there, because when I was a little girl, we used to never be home. We were always exploring Connecticut. My mother, we were always out and about. And so East Hartford still had trolleys, tracks in the middle of East Hartford Main Street, where I was just at today. Of course, they've been paved over, but that was the 60s, the early 60s, when I was a little girl. So don't be looking at me like I'm new, okay? You just don't see me around there because I don't hang out. But all of a sudden, all these people are around. I heard somebody yell, because there's establishments around the cemetery. I mean, the cemetery goes back to 1600s. You see, the tombstones were amazing. They were amazing. I felt like I was in the movie Hocus Pocus. Anyways, so then he goes, I just happened to see him because I was trying to think if I wanted to do an orbit. I did bird's eye, but I wanted the camera to go around me, and I was a little nervous because I'm going to have to go get the drone if it hits one of the tombstones. And they're all on hills and everything. I just wasn't comfortable about it. So I was sitting there contemplating, and I see this young guy come around. Okay, so he had to stroll all the way around to be behind me because I was coming almost out of the cemetery. And I turn around and I see his ass, right? And so, like, what the fuck you doing in the cemetery? First it was a young girl that went up, and then him. And I'm like, what's this, a setup? And so, listen, you don't know me. You don't know who I've been around. You don't know what I know. And then on top of it, I know a setup and I'm a sensitive, okay? So then you get in front of me. Don't even say hi, drug addict. And then you get in front of me, and I didn't have the camera going because I had the drone ready to fly. And I could hear things, talking and stuff. So I closed up the drone, put it away, and I said, go home, Audrey. And then I'm behind his ass now. Now I'm behind you. And he's doing things with his fingers like this and stuff. His arms are straight down, but he's doing something with his left hand. And I'm just looking at you, And I know there's guys over there by the old folks' house building, and they're fixing their cars and shit. And then they got some shit